It's another sunny day here in far west Texas, and all week we have been working to try to figure out a way to get the resources that we have in the ecumenical and interfaith community here in far west Texas to the children in the detention center in Clint, Texas, and also to those children that we believe they've moved to a facility in El Paso. So, after a lot of direct reaching out to our Border Patrol connections, after calling Border Patrol folks throughout El Paso, I think late last week, we finally made a connection that might have some impact. I'm on my way to a community meeting here in El Paso at a community college where I'll meet some of those folks. This connection came about through an Episcopalian friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, and I think we may be close to figuring out a way to get at least some resources into the children. I'll keep you posted. So I was just at a community roundtable here in El Paso, at a community college here in El Paso, talking with community leaders about the situation that's been unfolding on the border. And there were all sorts of people from all sorts of organizations who have been involved in this work for a long time. And a small deputation of that group is now headed to Clint, Texas to look at the facility there. Clint, Texas, of course, is the place where the children have been detained and the stories of those children and the horrible conditions that they have been held in for the last weeks or months. Clint, Texas is the facility where that has taken place. We understand this week that all but 120 or so were moved out of the Clint facility, and then another 100 were moved back in. So we're still concerned about overcrowding, although we understand that the efforts have been made since the news broke to help make the situation better. So who knows if we'll even get to see anything in Clint, but we're going to go and see what we can see. Hello, my friends in the Episcopal Church. This facility behind me is the detention center in Clint, Texas, where the children that we've all been reading about in the media are being kept. I was at a community meeting in El Paso just earlier today, and a bunch of us have come here to see if we could get a tour of the facility. We waited outside the door of the facility for 10-15 minutes. The people running the facility did come outside to greet us. I said to the people who were there, the Border Patrol folks who are running the facility, I said, I'm representing the Episcopal Church, and we understand that there are children that you all may not have the resources you need to care for them, and we would like to find a way to connect our resources that we have in the faith community with the children here. And I was told that they cannot accept any donations. They did give us a contact name of someone kind of higher up the chain who we may be able to talk to. And they actually expressed a willingness to try to work together in partnership. So I am hopeful that some new way of partnering and working together might come out of this whole situation. One more thing I want you to know about. We have found today a way to get some resources to the children in the facility. They will only allow us to bring books, soccer balls, and playing cards, and they don't want coloring books or crayons because of what kids do with coloring books and crayons writing on walls and things. But we as the Diocese of the Rio Grande are in the process of delivering a first shipment of those things that will eventually find their way to this facility. I can't share with you exactly how we're making that happen at this point, but we are working on a more broad-based thing. We don't want to share too many details because if we get 1 million soccer balls, we can't use 1 million soccer balls. So we're working incrementally to try to partner with the government officials in order to address this situation. And we've made a little bit of a start today. So thank you for your prayers. Keep praying. I think it's really making a difference. But right now, our prayers are with and for the children in this facility and in other facilities across the country. And I think we need to find a way to collaborate in order to bring humanitarian help to those we understand are in great need. God bless you, and let's keep the faith together.